Undercover Adventures. We are outside of Ronin Ink. It is a local tattoo shop in Wesleyville, and we're here to do a consult on Dave's back piece. We're going to go step by step and show you how it goes along the way. So here we go.
Nhà Trang buổi sáng, sóng vỗ khẽ, mặt trời lên, sóng bạc như vẽ. Con thuyền nhỏ mái chèo nhẹ khoa, chìm trong sương sớm, giấc mơ thả trôi. Dải cát dài như câu chuyện xưa, người ngắm biển, lòng thầm thì mơ. Những ngọn núi quanh năm tĩnh lặng, lặng im nhìn xuống bãi biển thơ.
Hi Dave, we are going to start talk about your back piece tattoo and the progress that it's made and how that was. Who is your tattoo artist?
Matthew Drake. He owns Rowan Ink in Wesleyville. He's been in business probably around, he owned his business since I think about 10 years now. Been tattooing probably between 13, 15 years.
How did you feel he was as a artist? Did you feel like he has a soft touch or a heavy hand, or?
He definitely has a heavy, a light hand, I call it, which is very, very nice. Yeah, and his skill level is top notch, I think. Of all the artists I had, he's number one.
How long were you there? What time did it start?
Okay, I was there from noon till 7 p.m. So about a 7-hour tattoo.
How was that for you? Because I know that's the longest you've ever sat.
It was okay. Hour 7 was the roughest. I have a very high pain tolerance, but after hour 6, I was struggling for the last hour, and he had 6 petals left on my tattoo, and they said if we can stop, we can go back and do it again another day. And I'm like, no, let's just do it. So, yeah, but it took 3 times to do the stencils on my back to place it right, and which I really do appreciate it, because he kind of done the first one, said, hey, that's good enough. Second one, he looked at it, he's like, I can adjust it just a little bit more, which I do really appreciate, because, you know, some artists would just say, good, let's just tattoo it.
Right. So he really wanted to make sure it was placed exactly where he wanted it to be.
Yes.
Now there's going to be several stages to this tattoo because it does cover your entire back. So far, how do you feel it's been healing?
It's been healing great. It's itchy. So that's the worst part right now, is just like I just feel itchy. It's been day 9 since I got the tattoo. So.
And how soon are you going to get the next segment?
My next piece is going to be this Friday after work, and it's going to be the Phoenix, and he's going to just do the outline and the shading, and we'll make another session to do the coloring.
Right. Okay, well, that's the update as of this far. We will continue with this story as it progresses.
Oh yeah.
And at the end, we'll have a finished back piece to show you.
Yeah. Life's an adventure.
Only forever. Bye now.
Bye-bye. back to Only Forever Adventures. Today we're going to discuss about my second part of my tattoo of the Phoenix. Matt Drake did the outline and very low pain, which was nice. And the outline looked great. It's healing great. It's been about 4 days now since he did it. So next step is going to be the coloring, which will be on September 16th. And I'm looking forward for that, to see the coloring of the Phoenix. And yeah, it's on my upper right back right here, and looks really nice so far.
How many hours were you there?
I was there for 4 hours.
And you said the pain level this time, even during it, was way less?
Oh, way less, yeah. I want to say about maybe from 1 through 10, a 4. Yeah, which was very nice. Like my other one with the Buddha was, that was a little bit high, especially around the spine. So yeah, definitely I'm looking forward for that and start on my other side of my back, and I think it's gonna be great. Can't wait till it comes all gel together. And in a way I can't wait to get it done too.
All right, and we're gonna keep everyone posted on that. So just remember,
Life's an adventure.
only forever.
Nhà Trang buổi sáng, sóng vỗ khẽ, mặt trời lên, sóng bạc như vẽ. Con thuyền nhỏ mái chèo nhẹ khoa, chìm trong sương sớm, giấc mơ thả trôi. Dải cát dài như câu chuyện xưa, người ngắm biển lòng thầm thì mơ. Những ngọn núi quanh năm tĩnh lặng, lặng im nhìn xuống bãi biển thơ. Tháp Chàm vươn lên trời cao, lịch sử cũ đậm một màu son. Gió biển hát khúc hát nghìn năm, dưới bóng dừa bao lời nguyên ước. Càng cá nhỏ người lặng thơ, mùi mắm hương nguyên biên hòa trong chiều. Nhà Trang ơi, giữa sóng và ca, em là vũ điệu của trời và tiếng yêu.
I feel like there might be some still on. All right, welcome back to Only Forever Adventures. We are talking today about Dave's third session of his back piece tattoo. Ronin Ink is the tattoo shop that is doing it. The artist is owner and artist Matt Drake. How was the length and time that you had to spend?
Okay, did it the other night. It was about 6 hours. At some point it was painful. He was coloring the Phoenix and saturated, which was nice. And around the shoulder blades and around the back of the ribs was the most painful. There's some times I thought I would not be able to make it. Like, this is really painful, but I did. I'm glad I did. It's about the same pain level like when they did my Buddha. So, but he was really nice. He said, if you need breaks, go ahead. And he was very patient, and we didn't take breaks. I think we took one break, and that's it. Because he had to stretch out too. I mean, doing a long session, he gets cramp up too and everything too. So that was nice. And one thing I like about Matt Drake is, like, to me, he wants everything done right. He's not just saying, I'm just going to do it and boom, get done and you can go off. No, he really wants to make sure that it's perfect, and I really appreciate that.
Okay. And so what's next?
Next is going to be the pagoda. It's going to be on the left side of the shoulder, and then we're going to have the sun. He's going to fill that in. and then we have the two dragons going down at the end of the big Buddha. And he already drew the stencil for the Buddha, of the dragons, and it's really nice. So I'm looking forward to it, and it's gonna be more multiple sessions. To me, the pain, it's terrible, and it's worth it, because at the end product, once it's all finished and healed, it's gonna be like, wow, I did it. So.
All right. Well, then let's go onward and upward to the next step.
That's right. Life's an adventure.
Only forever.
Hello. So I'm on 21 hours on my back piece. Had a session last night on a pagoda. It turned out nice. It was a 4.5 hour session. The first 2 hours was pain-free. After that, ouch. I thought there were some rough spots on in that area, which still amazes me where it was. When it got close to the spine, again, that was very painful, near the spine. This time, that where it's a pagoda is at, the outer edge was fine this time. On the other side, it wasn't when he did the phoenix. But when he got to the shoulder blade, the bone of the blade, that was very excruciating pain. A couple times I thought I was going to say, okay, let's just stop, go home, do another day. But
And in fact, you said that Matt asked if you were able to continue and do a little further, add some more things, but you declined.
Yeah, I declined. So, but because it's already my back, that piece, that area was already getting swollen up and everything, and so I'm happy what he did and everything, and it's doesn't hurt no more. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's day after, so it's fine. But they did some red.
When is your next schedule for the next step?
October 21st, which is a Tuesday, at 3:30. I'm gonna go, and he's gonna do some of the sky area, and it's coming along. It's a big work in progress, and our goal is to make everything cohesive and look like it's one big piece. So it should be so that's it.
All right. And any other ideas for anything new? Maybe we think we might add a few things.
Yeah, we might add. We're thinking about adding an oriental fan at the end of the Buddha.
Maybe some Asian flowers of some sort.
Yeah. What is it? Go big or go home.
Yeah. And we'll see how things go along. But
yeah, I glad that he wants to do it every 2 weeks, because this way we can get it done, and plus let the time heal. I seen some videos where people do it like 3 or 4 days in a row, and I just don't understand that. That's just, to me, it's just so painful.
Now, you've been watching these videos on YouTube and whatnot of people getting tattoos and the process and all that.
Right.
Now, have you ever gotten to a point where you feel like you might pass out or be nauseous or
throwing up and all that?
Yeah, because you've seen some of that. Did you get to that point?
I haven't got to that point, knock on wood.
Now, did you eat yesterday before you went?
I brought Gatorade.
Or you did eat?
I ate a little bit.
At Bob's a little bit.
Yeah, Bob's, but then But I brought Gatorade.
Because I feel like they say you're supposed
Yeah.
to eat in order to
Yeah.
not have that nausea and all that.
Yeah. I don't feel nauseous. It's what it is. It's just the pain. You know,
It's a tattoo.
it's a tattoo, but I had tattoos before. This pain level is a new pain level that I never experienced.
Worse than anything on your arms.
Oh, definitely.
Because you are
100%.
one person with only tattoos from your shoulders to your wrist,
Yeah.
nothing else
Nothing
on any
else,
other
and-
parts of your body. So
Yeah.
this area is completely new to you.
New to me, and I am shockingly how painful this area is. Because I'm thinking, oh, it shouldn't be that painful. Maybe around the spine, but the shoulder blade was totally wrong on that.
There you go.
I'll advise anybody if they want a tattoo on the back or a back piece. I'm not going to tell them no or like you shouldn't do it because I want one and I'm glad I'm doing it. But just expect the next level of pain in certain areas.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Be prepared
Be
to
prepared.
hurt.
And a buddy of mine at work, two of my buddies at work was there yesterday getting their tattoo when I was talking to Jordan. And he was thinking about getting a back piece too. And I told him the same thing. Really think about it. You want it? Go for it. I'm all for it. But just realize it's the next level of pain in certain areas. It's going to be like, wow. And this guy's 6'6". So he's a big guy and his back is huge. So it's going to be a lot of real estate that it's going to be something.
It's going to take some time.
Time.
It's not going to be
yeah.
one session and out.
No, I'm in right now with 21 hours, and I can imagine his piece. But anyway, but still, yeah. If anybody wants it, go for it. But just expect to be painful and deal with it. And it's a work in progress. It's not like you're done in 8 hours, boom, you're done. No, this is, it's a long journey to get this done. So.
Alrighty, well, until the next time.
Life's an adventure.
Only forever.
Nhà Trang buổi sáng, sóng vỗ khẽ, mặt trời lên, sóng bạc như vẽ. Con thuyền nhỏ mái chèo nhẹ khoa, chìm trong sương sớm, giấc mơ thả trôi. Dải cát dài như câu chuyện xưa, người ngắm biển lòng thầm thì mơ. Những ngọn núi quanh năm tĩnh lặng, lặng im nhìn xuống bãi biển thơ. Tháp Chàm vươn lên trời cao, lịch sử cũ đậm một màu son. Gió biển hà khúc hát nghìn năm, dưới bóng dừa bao lời nguyên ước. Càng cá nhỏ người lặng thơ, mùi mắm hương nguyên biên hòa trong chia. Nhà Trang ơi, giữa sống và ca, em là vũ điệu của trời và tiếng yêu. Tháp Chàm vươn lên trời cao, lịch sử cũ đậm một màu.
Welcome back to Only Forever Adventures. Had session 5 last Thursday on my back. Did some coloring and some clouds, and then a small pagoda on this side. It was a 3.5 hour session. This was the most painful one I ever had. Painful session, I should say. I had to stop early because there was a lot of pain, and I felt bad for my artist that I had to quit. But it's coming along. Honestly, I can't wait to get this done. And just that the pain level is just unbelievable. And Matt said that when you do color, he really has to saturate it instead of black. You can saturate the black, but with the color, you got to really, really do it. And he said it's very painful because he has to kind of. So yeah, it's an eye opening. But I like it so far, and I'm hoping that I can't wait to see the finished product. My next session is next Thursday, the 6th of November. And he's going to finish that area that he didn't finish. Then after that, I may work on the dragon and to fill it in, and that's about it. Hopefully, And my goal is to get it done before Christmas. So
Okay,
yeah,
so just remember,
life's an adventure, only
Only
forever.
I'm gonna just go fast.
to Only Forever Adventures. We're here to discuss my final session of my back tattoo. I had 11 sessions and a total was 44 and a half hours. And I'm so glad it's done. I was nervous at first and throughout the sessions on how it was looking and everything, and I'm very pleased with it, very satisfied with it. It was painful last night. Finished it last night, and it was painful, but it was well worth the pain. Yeah, I think now it's just a healing process. To finish the healing process, I go back to him if I need a touch-up, and he won't charge me because he does touch-ups for free, which is very nice. The worst part I noticed about throughout all the healing process through these 11 sessions was the healing, as in the itching. Yeah, it itches bad. I don't think everybody tells you, you get a tattoo, it itches. It's tenfold on the back because you can't reach it. I advised by a back scratcher. But yeah, it itches, and even after a couple weeks, it still itches. But it looks awesome, I think. I'm very pleased with it. My artist is Matthew Drake. He's the owner of Rowan Ink Tattoo in Wesleyville, PA. Does a great job. Great bedside manners. If you can't take a session, if you're like within 1 hour, 2 hours in a session, you would say, hey, you want to stop? We can come back again, which, it happens. Instead of saying, well, we're just going to plug through it. I don't care what how painful it is for you. I'm just going to do it. But no, he's willing to work with you. Great artist too. He does paintings too. But I'm very pleased with it, and it's been great.
So your journey of finally having a back tattoo, finally picking a subject matter, this tattoo, it means what to you?
It means a lot to me. I pay homage to Vietnam, where I was born, to my mother, who passed away. It'll be 2 years in August since she passed away, to the family. The Buddha is actually in Vietnam, and the dragons too, the stonework. And a phoenix is part of my name, my Vietnamese name. I felt relief, and it was so real last night after he says, hey, we're done. And it just hit me like, holy cow. So yeah, it means a lot to me. I mean, all my other tattoo means a lot to me too, but this one, I'm like, this is the biggest piece. And I honestly can't believe I got it done, or I can't believe I went for it. That to me, I'm kind of proud of myself, but then again, it's like, holy cow. But
And we won't disclose the amount of
Yeah.
money that it took for a piece of this magnitude. However, it is pricey. It is not cheap. It is not a couple $100s. This is an art.
Yeah.
This is quality work. This is a lifetime decision, and you can't go cheap when you're doing something like that.
Definitely cannot say, hey, I just want a fast tattoo on my back, cheap, boom. No. Matthew, he blended everything, and it looks really nice. And he took the time out to blend stuff and to say, well, this doesn't look right, let me fix it up and everything. And that's what you want an artist to do. You're paying for his or her time and their artistry, and that's great, and we had a vision, he had a vision, and I'm glad that it all came together, and we took parts of each other's visions and got it together. So I'm really happy about Matthew, and I would highly recommend him. Every day someone asks me, hey, tattoo, go see Matthew Drake. I think he's an amazing tattooist, amazing artist, and actually, he's very personable, down to earth. So yeah, and I'm just so glad it's done now.
I personally like the way it fits the body. It covers the majority of your back, and the fact that there's color throughout is a big deal, but there's also like some black and white, the shading,
Yes.
the dimension. It all has come together quite nicely, and I'm sure when it's completely healed, it will be phenomenal.
Yes.
And it's a lifelong thing. I love that it's something that represents your culture, your heritage, and the place where you were born.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, Matthew does great work. He has openings. You can give him a call. Once again, it was Ronin Inc., and it is in Wesleyville, Pennsylvania, near Erie, PA. So, with that being said,
I have another question. Another thing too. Another part I just thought of, and when you get a back tattoo, I have tattoos on my arms, and I always watch them. I can see what they're doing. With the back tattoo, I struggle on seeing what is he doing. Yeah, I want to look, and you can't look because you can't see it. When he did lines and everything, and I'm like, okay, that does not feel like it's.
So basically,
Right.
what you're saying is there's a lot of trust.
It's all trust in your artist because you can't see. With the arm, you can look down and says, okay, this is it, and here I'm guessing like hopefully it's right, and I can't see. And sometimes when you see your tattoo, it's like, oh yeah, it's almost done. Oh, this part's done, and on the back it's like, okay, what's
Right.
going on? But that's it.
Okay, well then, once again, always remember,
Life's an adventure.
only forever.
Nhà Trang buổi sáng sông phố khẽ